Hi, everybody. Joe with Sol Design. So glad you could join me today. Hope everybody's doing well. So everything that you see here is handmade by me, and I'm going to go through some things today with you. We're going to talk about some polymer clay. We're going to talk about some new things that I've made, and just finding out how everybody's doing. I'm pulling up my Facebook Live page right now so I can see everybody's comments. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's comments today. So if you do comment, and please do comment, if you do comment today, what you're going to do is I'm going to enter your name into my basket, and at the end of the month, next Wednesday, I will pull a name out of the basket, and whoever's name I pull out will get either a free bracelet or a free pair of earrings. So every time that you come in to the Facebook Live page and you comment on anything, your name automatically goes in that pot, and you are in the drawing. All you have to do is just comment. So that is super easy, and I appreciate you coming in and saying hi and giving me some ideas today on feedback on some of the things that I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the things that I love to do with polymer clay is working with the alcohol inks. Last week, I think I told you that you can make your own alcohol ink by taking a Sharpie. Of course, that's what happens. You can take just a regular marker, and then let me get all my stuff off the floor. Then you can take the piece out of your marker, out of the end of your marker, opening it up and putting it into a bottle, and you can see the fibers in there, and then pour 91% alcohol in your bottle, and then you have made alcohol ink. So it's super easy to do it like that. Well, then I have taken some regular alcohol ink and put it on translucent. So I used my bottle of alcohol ink and a regular bottle that I have purchased with alcohol ink, and put it onto translucent, and then covered it in translucent so you can see the colors here and see how. So I've done an orange and a pink, and then I've cut it up, and this is what you come out with. And how pretty are those colors? I think they're perfect. So, and then let me show you what the end result is. These earrings are done with the alcohol ink that I made, and the store-bought alcohol ink, so the pink and the orange. And then you've got these little gold pieces at the top here. So you can see how, and of course with the translucent on them too, you can see how the colors are just really vibrant, very cute, very nice. And I really like the way these turned out. So if you're interested, these are $15, and they've got a post on the back of them, a little ball post on the front with a little embellishment there at the front, and then they've got the posting on the back. And like I said, these are 15. So if you're interested in these, just let me know. Just say something in the comment section like, I want that, and I'll be glad to get it to you. And yes, I do ship. So, but these are, I think, turned out really cute. Let me show you another version of these. So whenever I make up the polymer clay, I try to make up enough to do a couple of different earring sets. So this one is, again, with the polymer clay and the orange and the pink. And this has, on the top, I've wire wrapped it with the what is it? Jewelry wire, but it's the rose gold, and I've used a copper wire on the top, or a French hook on the top of it. So you can see how really nicely these turned out. Now that's with the translucent and the orange, and the orange that I made with the alcohol ink. So you can see how that turned out. Now the other thing that I did, just to give you kind of a difference, is I took the orange polymer clay and then the pink polymer clay and mixed it with white and chopped it up, made nice little pieces out of it, so you can see here. So I've got little chunks of white and orange and pink, and then putting it all together. All you have to do is just, really mush it together and make a nice little square out of it, and then cut that square until you can get it laid out completely with your colors. And this is what here we go. This is what I ended up with, which I think they turned out really cute. So here you go. So you've got the orange on top, and that's just the pure orange. But then these pink and orange earrings, I think, turned out really nice. They're all strung together with gold jump rings, and they've got a little tan on the back of them. So you can see there. How cute are those? Nice and summery. I think they turned out really super cute. So you can see the two differences here with the polymer clay alcohol ink, or with just the polymer clay. So that's the difference. The colors, I think, are a little bit more, I mean, they're vibrant either way, so you can see that, but they're also vibrant this way too, and they catch the light really nicely. Both of them are really super cute. And the great thing about the polymer clay is it's super lightweight. You don't have to worry about trying to, having something heavy all day on your ears. But I think these turned out really nice. Again, that's the pink and the orange, and then this is the alcohol ink. So a couple more. So here is, and another thing that I like to try and do too, people buy my beads and make their own jewelry designs with. So here are some of the polymer clay in the translucent with the alcohol ink that I made, and then the pink alcohol ink. So these are just super cute. And I think these will be fun to work with. And I usually sell these. There's a whole bag here. Let me see here. So you get that whole bag there, which you can see all of those there. They're pre-drilled. The holes are pre-drilled and they've already been sanded. If you wanted to put a coating on them, you could, as far as making them shiny, or they can stay in the matte finish, that however you wanted to do that. But these turned out really nicely, and these are usually about $5 for this baggie. So if you're interested in those, just let me know. Another one I did, so we did the alcohol ink, like I showed you here with that. I also did the pink and the orange here, but I've done these also in the pink and the orange, and that is with the regular polymer clay. So you can see how nice these turned out. They've got a little bit of that orange and pink running through them, and then they've got the embellishment here on the top. And these are a post also. They've got that ball post, and then on the back, the post earring. So I think these turned out really nice. I was really pleased with them. So if you're interested in these, just send me a text or an email, and it's super easy to buy. All you have to do is let me know that you want something that you see, either that I'm showing you or behind me, and I will send you an invoice, a PayPal invoice at the end of the show, and through your email. So you'd have to supply me with your email address, and then all you have to do is pay for that invoice once you get it, and shipping would be included with that, and or shipping will be included on the invoice, not in the price. Let me clarify that. And then I will ship that to you. Or if you're here in Tucson, you're welcome to either come by my gallery in my studio at my home and pick those up, or I'm also at Calliope's off of down off of Silver Bell and close to Grant. But Calliope's, if you're interested in that, I have a link to Calliope's in my Sol Design page. You can find a lot of nice things at Calliope's. She does a great consignment store there. So if you're interested in that, you're in the Tucson area, that would be a good thing to do. Okay, so moving on to some other things. Last week I showed you that I was making the bracelet. This is a mold, the little daisy mold, and I finally got it done, and it's on the leather strap with the lobster claw clasp. This turned out really nice. I've had a lot of compliments on this, and this is 15. So if you're interested in this, just let me know. But I think you will enjoy wearing it. It's a little different. It gives you that really nice boho vibe, and great for spring if you like the daisies. But this is a mold that I used from Iron Orchid Design. The mold you can either use air dry clay, polymer clay, or even hot glue in the molds. So these turned out, these molds are super nice and easy to use. You can bake with them. So you can put your polymer clay in your mold and put it in the oven with the mold. And they're up to 350 or 400 degrees tested and approved for that temperature. So I like to pop the mold and whatever I've got in the mold out and bake it separately, or like I said, air dry clay, or even hot glue if you're interested in that. The hot glue is a lot of fun to do too. So here's some more polymer clay that I've done. This is fun. So I love to do card making, and I'll show you some of the card making later on in a few weeks. But the card making, I will take stamps that I've used for card making and use it on my polymer clay. So this one is actually a chicken wire stamp and you can see the little notches in between the honeycomb look that you can actually use it on your wet clay and make these nice little indentions in there and make the nice little press. And then I've gone back and embellished it with gold, and then you've got the gold bar here, and it has a post on the back of it. I've even done a matching bracelet with it. So here's the bracelet. So you can see again that honeycomb with the gold in between, and then I've got the gold open loop chain on here. And this works. This is really easy to wear. It's already got a slight bend in it to wrap around it's a half cuff wrap around your wrist. So you can see what that would look like then. but yeah, doing, taking your mold, or taking your the stamps that you use for card making is always a lot of fun to try something new and something different with it. And this bracelet comes out just perfect, along with the earrings. And hang on a second, I gotta get the earrings because I drop them. There we go. And here are the earrings again. So if you're popping in, say hi, so I can say hi in the comment section, so I can say give you a shout out. If you're new on Sol Design, feel free to tell me what state you're from. I'd like to say hi to you and acknowledge you today. So, so this is a nice little set with the earrings and the bracelet. So let me know if you'd like to have that set. The set together is 30, or separately, the earrings are 15, the bracelet is 15. So, and then I have another bracelet that I've made. This is on a wire, and it's got the green and gold on it. It's really nice, very dainty. It's a double wire, or it's a triple wire actually. So I've got, what I've done is I've taken and added beads on the here, and then the small seed beads on 2 of the wires, and then on the 3rd wire I join them all together. So you can see the wire in between, and then you've got this nice green beads with the gold. I think it turned out super cute. I love it. So if you're interested in that, that's 15. And then the set that I'm wearing, again, this is a green that I have made. The earrings are easy. They've got little flowers on them, and the green beads in between. These little flowers are super cute. You can see there, and they're all together in a chain. I've made the chain myself with jewelry wire, and then I'll show you the necklace. The necklace has one bead on the bottom, in the middle here and then everything else are those the clear beads, clear green beads. It's got a little fleck of gold in these, and then you've got where is it? Oh, there it is. Then you've got the little flower that matches the earrings. So I think these turned out really nice. I like the whole set. The set is 30 if you're interested in that. One thing that I did realize when I was trying to put this on earlier is that I did not make a big enough ring on the end of it. So I'm going to try and put this back on easily enough. But unfortunately, I think this is the good reason to wear the jewelry, is so you know how, what needs to be fixed on it, and it's not working. So I need to put another jump ring on there, so it's easy enough to to put back together. This bracelet is a wire, memory wire bracelet. Love this one. This is a lot of the blue and orange or coral, has a little bit of like a brown. It has a silver, but this is super easy to put on and take off. I like the layered look, and then you've got that little flower at the end on both ends of it. I really like the layered look. So all you have to do is just twist this on, and you've got a layered look that's easy to put on and take off. without having to put on a whole bunch of different pieces of jewelry. You've got one piece that you put on and it's good to go. Let's look at some more. These earrings, I just thought really turned out nice. And I'm going to go ahead and show you these earrings today. There we go. These are wire wrapped in copper, and they've got the blue beading on them. So I've done all of the embellishment here. I've done all of the curly Q and put all this beading on here. And I think they turned out really nice. You can see where they hang on me. These are 15. And love these earrings. So you can see what they look like on me and where they hit on me. So they're easy to wear, and they've got that nice blue sapphire in there. They've got a little lighter blue in there, and then you've got your copper beading on it in it also. So if you're interested in these, just let me know. Again, these are 15, and I'd be more than happy to get those to you. But I just think they turned out really neat with that spiral on there and the wire wrapping. So let me know if you're interested in those. And then I have this pair of earrings. This is a black and gray set. So this is silver on the bottom here, the little tube, and then I've just added some beads to it with the black and the gray. These gray beads are they've got a flat part to the back of them. They're not cabochons, but they're a little different. They're not just perfectly round. So those are 15 if you're interested in those, and you can see that the bottom part here dangles. So if you're interested in those, just let me know. And then, of course, I do have some home decor. I made this here recently. This is a tray that I've made, and then taking my stamps that I use for my card making, I've embellished the sides of this tray, so you can see how nice that is. And then you've got the decoupage on the inside of it. This is 30 if you're interested in that, and I would love to get it to you. And then talking about decoupage, have you ever thought of decoupaging your clipboards? So this is a neat way to have your clipboards not so traditional looking. So you've done something different with it. So I've just taken, this was you can have digital downloads. And so I see somebody's popped in. Say hi in the comment section so I can greet you. And what I've done is I do digital downloads, and then I print off as many as I want to. You can do napkins. There's all kinds of decoupage paper out there. I found a new site the other day that's new to me. You all might know it. I can put that in my comment section after I finish up today. But I thought this turned out really cute, and it just makes it look different, to have if you're using clipboards, do something different with it. So, and then of course I thought this turned out really nice too. This is my Be Happy or Be Kind. This is the Be Happy. So I had two other ones. One of them was Welcome to Our Hive, and the other one said Be Kind. Yes, be kind. And they sold on Saturday at our craft fair here in Eagle Crest. And this is the one that I have left. I want to make some more of these. So if you're interested in that, this is 15. And eventually, like I said, I'm hoping to get the other two made. So that, oh, and this, I forgot to show you this. So I made this set a couple of days ago. Hey, Jen, how are you? Glad you popped in. So I made this set a couple of days ago, and it sold at our craft fair. So I remade it today, but using the pink and the orange, like I was showing you earlier in the polymer clay and in the alcohol ink. This is with the pink and the orange. And I think it turned out really nice. Hey, Jen, how are you today? This is a seashell that, again, I have used the mold with from Iron Orchid Designs, and you can see how pretty that is. And then I also have the starfish as earrings, and the mold is really realistic. They've put a lot of time and effort into you know, texturizing it, but the colors I think also came out really nicely for this because of the pink in the orange. So yeah, I think it turned out really nice. I love, love, love it. And I you know, if you're interested in this set, just let me know. But again, it's the pink and orange starfish, a little bit of gold on there, and then I have embellished it with some gold and the wire wrap the top of it, and then the conch shell for the necklace. Thanks, Jen. You like this, huh? Yeah, I was surprised that they sold as quickly as they did at the craft fair on Saturday. And so when I was making the orange and the pink today, I went ahead and made it in the conch shell too. And again, you can see the texture in there. It's very vivid. It's not flat at all. It has a lot of texturing to it. It looks very real, but I just thought the colors turned out so nice. So let me know if you're interested in purchasing that today or at any time. I'd be glad to get that to you. So if there's no questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the show today. I don't believe there's anything else. Is there anything else you want to see behind me? Just let me know. I'd be glad to show it to you. Thank you so much for coming out today, for participating in the show today. Like I said, your name, Jen, your name's going to be entered into the drawing. We're going to draw next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and so hopefully we'll have a winner next week for either a pair of earrings or a bracelet. So invite your friends and come see me next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and I'd love to talk to you some more about some more things that I have. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.